going to do a weighted exercise, Tabata today. So we're going to work on 25 seconds, 10-second rest, 8 exercises. We're going to be using dumbbells that we'll be focusing on. However, if you haven't got dumbbells, you can use some water bottles that are filled up, or you can use bags of sugar, something just light and easy just to focus on first. But all the exercises are going to be done with one weight. So we're going to focus on dumbbells. So first ones we're going to focus on is arm curls into front lunges. Then we're going to go into deadlifts with shoulder press. Number 3 is going to be rear lunges with torso twists. Number 4 is going to be squat, curl, and a press. Number 5 is going to be laterals and front raises on there. Number 6 is going to be chest press with flies. 7s, we're going to go into tricep extensions into pullovers. And we're going to finish off with dumbbells at the end. So we're going to work on 25 seconds of exercise and 10-second rest in between. So let me take you through each exercise first. Exercise number 1, arm curls into front lunges. So we're going to both stepping forward. As we curl, we're just going to bring the weights up to about shoulder width apart. Step back, draw down. As you curl, step forward and bring the weights up nice and smooth. Do not bring the weights into the chest area. We want to make sure that our posture is good whilst we're doing this. Little side view, keep the knees nice and steady. Front lunge, easy down into that lunge, nice controlled curl and drive back off the front leg. So that's the first exercise. Exercise number 2 will be a deadlift into shoulder press. So we're going to start off with deadlifts first. Keep the knees nice and soft, working through the hips. Draw down, getting past the knee area. Keep the back nice and neutral. Look down and drive the weights to the side of the hips. So we're going to do this right around about half of the set of 25. And then we're going to the next set, coming into shoulder press. Keeping the elbows in, don't push them out into the shoulder press position. Okay, so it's deadlifts first, stand, bring the hips forwards, elbows in for the shoulder press into that range. Exercise number 3 is going to be rear lunges into torso twists. We'll only need 1 dumbbell for this one. Rear lunge, stepping back, as we said before, rotating over the bent knee, stepping back with 1, rotating over the bent knee. Keep looking forward, maintain your balance and your range. And as you bring the weight over the leg, just slightly go past the leg. Don't over-rotate into that motion. Just back here, easy down into that position. So you only just need the 1 weight for that. Next one, double squat, curl and press. Going down to the squat, feet shoulder width apart, sit back into the squat, arms here. As you come up, arm curl, and take the weight into a shoulder press position and back down. So, squat, curl, and press. Easy down into the squat. Only go down as far as you can go. Try and keep the chest up throughout the squatting phase. Little side position. Bum out first. Do not drive forward with the knees. Get that curl and press above the head, nice and controlled. Exercise number 5 will be front to lateral raises, okay? So we're going to bring the weight to the front. Keep the elbows soft and lateral raise out to the side. Keep the knees nice and soft at all time and elbows too. Do not bring the weights over the shoulders, and same laterally as well. If you're staying under the shoulders, you have nice control through that phase. Easy down, bring the weights to the hips and drive out through the side to the front of the leg and raise up and down with control. Next one we're going to go to is a chest press and flies. We're going to go to the floor for this exercise. So therefore, side view, weights above the chest, elbows down to touch the floor gently. We're going to be doing half sets or half the time of 25 seconds for this phase. And then we turn the weights out, keep the elbows soft, and then we go into flies. Nice and gently on the way down, driving through the center. Steady breathing as we go through that phase. That's it. So remember, we got chest press first, and then we go into flies for the next half. Then we finish off with a tricep extension and pullovers. Side view again. Tricep extension, bring the hands down, elbows up in the air. Bring the weights down either side of the head, under control. Drive up, keep the elbows in line with the roof. And then the pullovers, keeping the elbows soft, extending over the head and gently bring the weights back over the chest. So we're getting the workout just underneath the armpits, which are called the lats. And we're working through this phase. So remember, we've got tricep extension, doubles, and then pullovers through that phase. Then we're going to finish off with knees to chest, sliding the heels towards the bum area, tucking in, gently down, bringing the arm over the head. Little small movements under control. You can touch the shin on the way up, little drive through the legs. Nice control on the way down and drive up. Nice and steady and keep the motion. That's our 8 exercises for our weighted dumbbell Tabata workout. Okay, we're going to start off with the first exercise, arm curls into front lunges, stepping forward, bring the weights up nice and controlled. Good stepping action through the knee, chest up, breathe. Nice control. Drive off that front leg to get back with the weights and rest. So we're on for 20 seconds. Second exercise is going to be a deadlift into shoulder press. Keep your legs moving actively, nice and steady down through this phase. So we go here, then we press. Down into a deadlift, drive up through the hips and press. Down, drive up through the hips, curl and press, nice. Up through the hips and drive. Up through the hips and drive. Actively, little rest there in between. Next one, we've got rear lunges. So we only just need one weight for this. Rear lunge into twist. Rear lunge into twist. Just bringing the weight over the bent knee. That's it. Good control through the ankle on the way back. Do not twist. Keep the quality of the work, not so much the quantity. Number 4, squat, curl, and press. Both weights are needed. Slightly side view into a squat, shoulder width apart, curl, and press. Make sure the weights come down before you go into your squat. Here, sit back, let the arms extend, curl, and drive. Keep the knees nice and soft as you do the shoulder press so you have neutral spine at the back. Now we're going into side, so lateral to front raises. Knees nice and soft, weights out to the side, come to the front, nice control. Drive out, smooth down. Good. Bring the weights to the front of the thigh and to the side of the thigh as you go out. Knees nice and soft throughout the range and elbows soft too. And relax. 10-second rest. Going down to chest press into flies. So we're going to hit the chest press and flies. So we're going to do one chest press and then we're going to do one fly under control. One chest press, turn the weights, one fly. Triceps touch the floor, drive in through the center on the flies. Nice control. Good. Next phase, we're going into tricep extensions into pullovers. Keeping the weights over the chest first, elbows up, triceps weights over the ears, extend over the head. Keep the elbows nice and soft as you do the pullovers. Reach over, elbows up in the air, reach over the top. You can keep your feet on the ground, that'll give you nice balance and control through the abs. Last exercise we're going to finish off is the abdominal area. Knees into chest, nice control, hands over the head. Kick the knees in, touch the shin over, down with control. And drive up, down with control. Drive up, down with control. Keep the quality of the work. If you want to go a bit faster, you can do, but if the quantity's more, keep the quality just as good. And relax. And that's our 8 exercises with dumbbell workout. Okay guys, we've got Tabata workouts that we're currently doing at the moment. You can do them with body weight exercises, or you can do them with very limited weight exercises, which we've used dumbbells. So you can use them as beginners, intermediate and advanced. The most important thing with beginners is making sure that you've got the correct form first. Always start off your first set that you do nice and light, good control, and make sure that you use your first set as a warm-up, so don't go into it too crazy too quickly first. The intermediate and advanced, you can obviously push a little bit more because you know your technique a little bit more. The most important thing is, again, is to make sure that you're keeping within your load and your range on what you're working on. Keep the technique very, very smooth at all times. For beginners, I would kind of recommend a 20-10 to start off with your Tabata, which is also known for circuit training or metabolic conditioning. Start off slowly with that first, and then as you go into your intermediate phase, you can do a 30 seconds with a 10-second rest, and your advanced can go into a 40-second phase with a 10 or 20-second rest in between each exercise. Most important thing is all about form is the key thing. So don't worry about too much about the quantity. Always focus on the quality of work, and then you can get better and speed up as you go along. And just make sure, but before you start any of your exercises, make sure you've got no injuries, and you're healthy and you're well, and just make sure that you're going to have fun with the exercises too. They can be done in a very, very short space of time, in between 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Very quick, easy workouts to do. You don't need a lot of equipment for this. So I recommend doing these type of exercises for yourself.